Our next topic then is Twilight Zone Reboot gets premiere date. So this one, the article then is from The Wrap. Of course, we've gotten a whole lot of news about Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone reboot. Pretty much, I mean, ever since like last summer almost, I think it was kind of announced. And then we've been getting details, little sprinkles of stuff, every couple weeks, it seems like, casting announcements, how many episodes they're doing, how they're doing the episodes. It's an anthology, of course. Who's executive producing and all this stuff. It seems like honestly every couple of weeks we get a new detail about what's happening with it. But this week we probably got the biggest detail yet, which is the premiere date for the Twilight Zone reboot on CBS All Access. So here we go from The Wrap. CBS All Access is giving its subscribers a special treat this April Fool's Day. The series premiere of Jordan Peele's reboot of The Twilight Zone will obviously then on April Fool's. The anthology series will launch its first 2 episodes April 1st, with new installments to be made available weekly on Thursdays beginning April 11th. So what they're doing, instead of just a premiere on April 1st, they're doing 2 episode kind of back-to-back premiere then of those 2 first episodes. And then on Thursday, April 11th, it'll come back to kind of the regular schedule where they'll do 1 a week. And so CBS All Access has done this with a lot of their shows, kind of mixing up the release dates of that and the premiere dates, and especially with this being an anthology, I think that's going to be very effective with having a weekly release on Thursdays here. So it's just an interesting scheduling there. So as The Wrap previously reported, Peele is executive producing and hosting the series, stepping into the role that original series narrator Rod Serling made famous. The anthology series previously revealed cast members include, this is where it gets crazy, Ike Barinholtz, John Cho, Lucinda Drezic, Thaisa Farmiga, Greg Kinnear, Luke Kirby, Sena Lethon, Kumail Nanjiani, Adam Scott, Rhea Seorn, Allison Tolman, Jacob Tremblay, Jefferson White, Jonathan Whitesell, Jessica Williams, DeWanda Wise, and Stephen Yun. Wow. Obviously I butchered a bunch of names there, but wow, right? Crazy cast. Serling created the original series, which ran for 80 episodes from 1959 to 1964, and used socially conscious storytelling to explore the human condition and culture of the times. There have been 2 prior revivals of the classic series. The first reboot aired for 110 episodes on CBS starting in 1985, and a second version with Forrest Whitaker in Serling's role ran for 43 episodes on UPN in the early 2000s. So, of course, this isn't the first reboot. I actually wasn't completely aware that there was like 2. I obviously knew the first one there from 59 to 64. No, I wasn't aware of the second reboot, is what I mean. So, like, I knew about the first one, 59 to 64, and then the second one, 1985. I didn't even know about this one in the 2000s. I haven't heard that on an article yet. So, anyways, yeah, really great news here. I mean, the premiere date, April 1st, and then that scheduling, like I said, they're going to come back then with April 11th with weekly episodes and kind of get back to that normal schedule, which, again, I feel is very effective for an anthology series. Of course, Jordan Peele, his new movie, Us, is coming out, I believe it's April. This year, of course, following up Get Out. He's a hot commodity right now, of course, from Key and Peele and all that stuff. Really great comedian as well. So he's a hot commodity right now, and for him to come on executive produce and also kind of host this series, as kind of the original narrator Rod Serling did, is definitely awesome. I mean that just. Simply, it's awesome, right? It's awesome to have a guy like Jordan Peele coming on and developing this. And let's just take a minute to talk about this cast. Ike Barinholtz, I love him. He was in Eastbound and Down, one of my favorite parts from Mike Barinholtz. And then the Blockers movie he was recently in. He's a funny guy, so we'll have to see how he's in this. John Cho, of course, from Searching in 2018. A lot of people love that movie. Some people thought it was Best Picture nomination, and some people thought John Cho deserves Best Actor. So John Cho is definitely a hot commodity as well. A couple of other ones I haven't, Thaisa Farmiga I've heard, but yeah, haven't. I don't think I've seen any projects from Taissa there. Greg Kinnear, Luke Kirby, yeah, I haven't heard of any of them. Adam Scott, of course, love Adam Scott. Step Brothers. He was recently in Ghosted with Craig Robinson. Really funny guy, really funny guy. So that's awesome. Rhea Seehorn from Better Call Saul. Really great to see her here with the Twilight Zone reboot cast. Great to see that she's getting a different role from Better Call Saul, because of course she's now become a little bit established. You know, she's obviously a very good actress, on television right now. Maybe up there with some of the best. And for her to now kind of branch out and get some more roles is really awesome for her. So really happy for her. Jacob Tremblay, obviously. And then we get Steven Yeun to finish it off from Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, wow. The Walking Dead. Steven Yeun, awesome. And he was just in Burning as well. A lot of people talking about that for Best Picture and our Best Foreign Film and stuff. I don't even think he got nominated, actually, at the Oscars. But Steven Yeun, I mean, he won like Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, I think, for Burning at a bunch of these Critics Awards. So he's doing a really awesome job right now, aside from The Walking Dead, kind of establishing his career as well. Great to see him. So Steven Yeun's also going to be in. But of course, this is an anthology series, so these cast members will only be there for an episode. So I'll have to see if we get an Adam Scott, Steven Yeun pairing for an episode, or each of these actors are going to be, kind of split up into their own episodes. So I'll have to see how that goes, and kind of how they decide to pair and kind of attach these actors in different ways to the episodes. So anyways, really looking forward to this one. A lot of people talking about it. One thing though that a lot of people are still stuck on is that it's on CBS All Access, and I think a lot of people are kind of a little bit critical of the second reboot here, and possibly even the first reboot too. The first one's kind of been it's kind of canon right now, right? Still. So I think a lot of people are kind of skeptical on this one, especially it being on CBS All Access. They have a lot of shows going on. They have a lot of good things happening, but they haven't quite established themselves as being a kind of reliable, quality service right yet. And CBS has definitely not done that, but CBS All Access hasn't quite done that yet. So in terms of any criticism here, that would be it, right? A lot of people are still kind of skeptical. They're going to probably give it a chance, right? A big IP here. Jordan Peele attached, these cast members with it. Definitely going to give it a chance, but hopefully it will turn out to be, as people are hoping it to be. But it has a lot of high expectations, so we'll have to see if it lives up to those for sure. But anyways, Twilight Zone premiering on April 1st and then following April 11th weekly. So really good news here for Twilight Zone. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one as well.